The Nigerian Legion has begun engagement with the Ministry of Agriculture to secure subsidized farm inputs and implements for military veterans engaged in agriculture. The announcement was made on Wednesday in Abuja during a medical outreach organized for veterans as part of activities marking the 2026 Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day. Some veterans at the outreach expressed concern that the high cost of farm inputs was undermining their post-retirement livelihoods. A retired Master Warrant Officer of the Nigerian Air Force, Emmanuel Waniko, said he turned to farming after retirement, but rising prices of fertiliser, agro-chemicals, and machinery had made the venture difficult. He urged the government to prioritize veteran farmers in agricultural intervention programs, noting that pensions were no longer sufficient to absorb escalating production costs. Another retiree, Master Warrant Officer Magaji Abdallah of the Nigerian Army, commended government reforms in pension administration but appealed for broader support, including agricultural assistance for retirees in rural areas. Responding to these concerns, the national chairman of the Nigerian Legion, Mrs. Grace Henry, said discussions were ongoing with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture to provide subsidized farm inputs. We have applied and discussions are ongoing. Farming is a key area we are advocating for, and we are hopeful of positive outcomes, Henry said, noting that the Legion had formally requested access to fertilizers, agrochemicals, and farming implements to ease production costs for veteran farmers. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Defense, Richard Pheelangwa, said the outreach, initiated by the Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day 2026 Planning Committee, was aimed at supporting veterans, including those who had taken up farming after retirement. Although the event focused largely on medical support, Pheelangwa emphasized that veterans' welfare extended beyond health care, noting that institutional mechanisms were in place to address their long-term needs. The outreach featured free medical services, including eye screening, blood pressure checks, treatment, and referrals for other ailments. Additionally, 25 kg bags of rice were distributed to about 100 beneficiaries. Henry said that access to subsidized agricultural inputs would help improve the livelihoods of veterans engaged in farming, complementing ongoing efforts to support their welfare beyond retirement.